What's up guys, Garden Graft, and we're back, and yeah, so another zoo video, so let's go ahead and dive right into this. So anyway, this here is the parrots and the panda exhibit. So over here I have the parrots, so it's kind of like, I tried to go for a design I did for the sloths and the red pandas, like way back up there, but like but on a more larger scale. And if you go back and watch that, you can definitely see a good bit of similarities that I got from there. But I tried to make it be more like an aviary. And off camera, I did go ahead and fix up the pathways and stuff before I started the, this clip. And I have no idea why that's like that. But so yeah, there's all of this down through here. I have this path going here. I got a like kind of like a something like to separate. If I decide to put something back in here, just kind of cover it up better. And then I have the path going back through here to the panda exhibit. And I went ahead and put in like a watering hole for each one, like each exhibit. So just to pretty much get all that stuff out of the way. But so yeah, let's go ahead and start this up. And yeah, so I guess first off we can start out by decorating around the the pond. Like not this area is not a pond. It's like, I'm just gonna call it a water source. Just by decorating around the water source by giving it like a little bit of sugar cane. And in this one I'm probably, oh wait, that's the wrong thing. In this one I'm probably only go with like maybe like 2 lily pads, just because I feel like there's not enough room for too many more. But so there we go. So pretty much I have that like around there decorated now. I'm trying not to overdo it too much, but so now we need to move on to getting some trees in. Now I'm also gonna need that. So considering that there's the parrots and all that, and actually I do kind of want to get that and maybe jungle. I feel like that might blend in. I'm probably gonna do maybe like 2 of these trees, because this area is a parrot exhibit. There needs to be a good couple trees in here. But I do want to do a normal tree, but I do want to try to also get a tree or two hanging like kind of sideways off here. So yeah, let me go and get a few more trees in here. I'm still trying to debate like on how many trees and how I'm gonna do these certain trees. So yeah, here's just a time lapse of me building some trees. Alright, so I finished making all the trees and stuff, and I also did these little poles and stuff like that, just for for the birds to perch on. And it doesn't look bad. I feel like it can be a little bit overcrowded at times, especially this bit like this tree right here in like the middle, like not the middle, like, well, I mean in the middle, like, but towards the front. And it's just kind of, it kind of blocks a good bit of it. But I did feel like it was missing a lot of like a forest. It felt like it was way too open, so I had to do something about it. So that's what I did. There's still a good few angles you can look in and see a good bit of the exhibit. So, I mean, yeah, so anyway, I just need to go ahead and actually really fast is add in some bushes, and it's nothing too special. All I'm really doing is just placing a mixture of oak and jungle leaves, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so now I have some bushes. Like, it's mainly, all the bushes are mainly like against the hill back here, just to give it a little bit more green. But I did have like one bush like right here in the middle, because I felt like that was a little bit open. But yeah, besides that is pretty much I mean, I'm not trying to like overcrowd it in the middle, like I said. I mean, I do still plan on having a decent amount of stuff in this exhibit. And so another thing I do need to add in really fast would actually be some cocoa beans, because I don't know, I feel like it's just gonna add like maybe like a little bit of life to the to like some of the the trees and stuff, which I do really need to do. And there's not really actually too many spots to hang it now that I'm looking. There's actually very like really not many spots to actually have it. Yeah, there's like no spots. There's only like one. Guess I will just put another one here too, I guess. I mean, there's not really too many places I can put it at. So I guess now we can go ahead and move on and maybe do some rocks. I mean, I don't plan on doing too many rocks. I do want to have some up here near the front of the exhibit, just that way I can have like some like a little bit of stuff near the front of the exhibit that's not only just greenery and stuff like that. So now I'm pretty much done with the rocks, and we're down to the few things, right? Only a few things. And so first off, I need to fix that first off, actually, because I just never realized that, and that is really annoying. I'm just gonna, okay, there we go. I just really had to fix that. But so I guess now what we can do is get some bamboo in here. So I'm just gonna get some that are just like straight up to max height they can be at in this exhibit. And some of them are going to get cut off a little bit early, just because I don't want all of them to be like absolutely massive. So Alright, so now I have all the bamboo in, and now I'm pretty much down to like a few other things left. I'm gonna go and actually, I don't think about it. I need to get these two items, so that way whenever I'm using bone meal and stuff, I can still get grass and ferns on the coarse dirt. So, yeah, I need to add like a few of the dead bushes really fast, just to add some character to this place, and, so I'd say that should do it. I might get one more like right in under here, and I guess one more there. So okay, there's that. And so now let's get some, I guess, sea pickles in here. Just kind of look like this mold or some sort of like fungus on the ground. But I'd say that can do it for the tulip. So now I just need to get some. So first off, I think what we can do first is just get the bone meal and the grass, and then I'll finally add in the stone button, and then I'd say we are ready for the parrots. So this area is pretty much the finished exhibit. It's pretty compact and very dense, but so let's go ahead and get some parrots in here, and I might have to tame some of them, if not all of them, just depending on how they act, because I know they like going towards like certain animals and all that, and they like just fly around them. Alright, this right here could work. This right here could work. It's not, like, I prefer not to have as much of that type of green, but okay, there we go. And I'd say like maybe like one more, so let's try to like get it like, and it's the fact that it's okay. I don't even think I could really put them on there because they just try to hover away. All right, so I'll break that and sit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, got a good bit of these in here. I just before I decide if that's like kind of like the end of them, I'm just gonna try to see if it looks like noticeable. Oh god, oh my god, come on, you gotta get back on my shoulder. I don't want to kill you, but oh my god. Be it that, and so I'd say that's enough parrots. Okay, I just accidentally cleared that. Alright, so I mean, yeah, you can see a good bit of them, so I'm not too worried about noticeability. I mean, this side is a little bit more bland, you can't really see them. I want to try and get one in that tree, but I feel like there's already so many. It doesn't, it's just meh. Alright, it's not bad. Okay. So let's move on to the panda exhibit and go ahead and get that one started. Alright, so first off, let's just start this off by getting some sugarcane in here, and I'm going to try to get these to mostly be taller bits. Like, I'm going to try not to get too many bits of sugarcane, but I want to have at least, alright, maybe not there. I'm going to try to get I'm going to get another 2 tall one there. I'm just going to get one that's like 1 taller right over here. And so now what I need to do is just get some lily pads in here really fast, and then seagrass, and I'd say, okay, that's good. So, now, we need trees. And, for trees, pretty easy. I mean, I'm trying to debate for the trees over here as well. Like, I'm trying to figure out if I'm trying to go for another tree, like a large tree like that, or if I'm gonna go for trees kind of more like this one right over here. And I'm thinking I want to go for more of these types of trees here. And then maybe get like 2, or not even 2. Like, I feel like only like 3 or 4 trees is good enough for this exhibit. So I'm gonna try to get maybe like 2 of those dark oak trees that I did for the panther exhibit over there. And then maybe like 1 stick tree. And I feel like that can do it for the trees. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and except I'm not gonna do it in dark oak. I don't really want to do it in dark oak. The only reason I chose dark oak is because I think it looked better with the panther. But I don't really want to do that, so alright, so I do have some trees in here, and I kind of tried. I did make a few attempts, but I could not get like a tree that really looked like this. And honestly, I cannot exactly remember like what I did to get a tree that looked this good. Like, I don't know, I felt like I was just more in like I don't know, I think I was in like a better, like, more creative thinking way that day. Because I don't know how that tree ended up so well, but like this is like my attempt right here. And this right here does not look that good, okay? Like, it could be better, it could be like way better. But I'm not gonna go out and say that it's like completely bad. I mean, this here's not a bad tree, it's just that it's not exactly what my target was. And this right here's like at first looked like a savanna tree until I added like all the dripping effect to the leaves and all that. But so I mean, yeah, the trees aren't the best. They weren't really what I'm going for, but they aren't like completely bad either. Next up, we need to go ahead and get some rocks in here, and I'm gonna try to keep the rocks. I can definitely get more rocks towards the middle and stuff. I'm gonna try to keep most of them still like up against the walls and stuff, just because I don't want too many rocks like getting in the way. Because I still do need to get a good bit of greenery in here and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't want too many rocks blocking like all like the different flowers and greenery, because I do have like 3 different flowers kind of chosen out. And I might choose another 2, it just kind of depends. I think it could look good with maybe another color. Okay, so now I have all the rocks done, and now we can just go ahead and move on with the bushes, and then after that I can do the bamboo, and yeah, let's go ahead and do this stuff really fast. Alright, so now all the bushes are done. Now moving on to doing the bamboo, and I do plan on getting definitely more bamboo in this exhibit than I did in the parrot exhibit. Mainly because it's kind of, like the panda's main food source. So I feel like, yeah, they kind of do need a lot of it just to, because, they live in like bamboo forest. So it just kind of like really just makes sense that they would, live in like a bamboo forest, so there would be bamboo all over the place. Alright, so I have all the bamboo in, and there's definitely like a good bit in this exhibit, like especially compared to the parrot exhibit. But so also we can also get way more cocoa beans. Yes, cocoa beans, right? Like the age of silence, is silent pretty much. But so pretty much the cocoa beans, they can be way more visible in this exhibit because more of the trees are made out of jungle like actual wood. And that's the main reason I have like so many like bigger trees like this in this exhibit instead. Alright, so anyway, now what I need to do is just pretty much go around the edges of the exhibit and put the rose bushes in and the peonies, and then I'm also gonna have like a few more towards the center of the exhibit, but I try to keep, taller stuff like that more towards the back, and that's just that way it's not like too crowded in the middle. Before I really start going putting tulips and stuff, I'm gonna go and get some dead bushes in here. Alright, so now just for the tulips, just to go ahead and round out with all the flowers and all that. And I might, like I said, this area's like a way smaller might, because this exhibit doesn't need to be as colorful as the parrot exhibit. But, because the primary focus is the pandas, which are more neutral colors. But, I do want to get some tulips in here as well. And that's why the most colorful thing in this exhibit is the rose bushes, just because I'm trying to keep everything to look more neutral. So that way the pandas will try to, like, stick out way better. Alright, so, now I have all the buttons and all that in there, and in here, so, we're pretty much done with the exhibit. So, now it's gotta get the 2 pandas in here. There's only gonna be 2, I don't want any more, any less. And the reason I want that is because pandas are they're still pretty solitary, but I like to have 2 just because I think it brings more liveliness to the exhibit. And I want one to be a normal panda, then I want a brown panda, just because they're so rare and I think they look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get, oh, it's sad. Oh, can't have the guest looking at a sad panda. We're just gonna transport that one to another zoo. Do not kill it because it was sad. I mean, so, I mean, just teleport it. Alright, so there's one panda. Let's try to get a brown panda, and, I'm gonna just teleport a bunch of these pandas to other zoos until we find a, brown panda. Which means we're probably gonna be teleporting a lot of pandas. Oh, look at that. We didn't have to teleport actually too many pandas just to get a brown panda. Alright, let's just go ahead and give these guys a little bit of bamboo and stuff really fast. And, put the panda egg away because I don't really need it. And do you know what? Actually, before we continue on, what I want to do really fast is, I did this in the old zoo exhibit too. I want to get, okay, that right there. So pretty much I want to get these, I just want to get like a pressure plate. I think I can get one maybe like right here. And, there we go. So then we just cover that in a pressure plate. So pretty much it's pretty well hidden. I mean, yeah, you can pretty easily see them, but I mean, it's decently hidden. And then you can watch the pandas eat, since they actually pick stuff up and eat it, it's pretty good. So anyway, the parrot exhibit could make it up to maybe my top 10-ish rank, but that one's not really near up there. It's just because the trees are just kind of bland in my opinion. They could be way better. But I mean, besides that, that exhibit's really good. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and we're getting actually pretty close done being with the zoo series. I think we have like 5 animals left to do, and I'm probably gonna do like another episode where I do like a 2-in-1. The main reason I did this episode is just because I wanted to get these 2 like kind of knocked out of the way. They're pretty basic Minecraft animals, so I mean, yeah. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and catch you guys next time. Peace out.